bridge. I've been having nightmares lately about homeless people. I've been having a bad vision of worrying about stuff that may not ever happen. I think they said 70 or 80% of things that you worry about never occur. So I was worried about a bridge and living up under one. So that made me think about a concept that I want to ask a question. Let's call this a game, and let's call this game bridge. Now, in the game of bridge, there's two choices. Now, the loser of this bridge process has to sleep under one. So if somebody approached you and said, hey, you was in a relationship with, I'm going to say that if you was a woman, you were in a relationship with a man that cheated on you, and his name is Ben, for example. So they say, Sarah, if you have a choice, and you do have a choice, who sleeps under the bridge, you or Ben? Who do you think Sarah going to pick? So there's another scenario where there's a guy who had a baby mama or somebody that he lived with. He was enjoying time, and and maybe she decided she didn't want to be in a relationship with him no more. And so they asked him, let's say his name is Jerry, and her name is Rachel. So they say, Jerry, who do you want to live under the bridge, you or Rachel? So this is a game, but this is actually a thing to try to control your anger. This is a anger control thing. So by really realizing that you're selfish, that you probably 9 times out of 10 will pick yourself to be saved over somebody else, kind of gives you a clue on how to move forward. It ain't got nothing to do with racism or whatever at that point. Nothing about anybody's finances. It's about the way you feel about yourself and other people. Will you, and I just feel like this earth is about sacrificing, what God is saying, in my opinion, is to be a servant to everybody else. But it's hard to be a servant for somebody you can't stand. You know, it's hard to say, I'll go and live under the bridge, or go and sleep under the bridge. Let that person go. How many of you would do that? It's easy if you pick somebody that, you know, I guess your child or a parent. That might be easier to say, oh man, I'm going under the bridge. Where's my pillow? But if it's somebody you've been in a relationship with and things have been somewhat rocky because relationships don't work, and the whole idea that I've created about sharing, that you got to learn how to share your woman with other men, the other person might be escorted to go and get their pillow. This is a bridge. That's where you're sleeping at tonight.